صلواتك عليه وعلى آبائه في هذا الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وكائدا وناصرا ودليلا وعينا حتى تسكنه ورزقته وتمتعه فيها طويلا. صلوات.
اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد.
Respected brothers, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
May Allah hasten the reappearance of the 12th Imam. This is a dua that is recited by many followers and the lovers of the Ahlul Bayt. And when they recite this dua, the question arises, many of them who recite this dua, they contradict the teachings of the Ahlul Bayt. They say, we love the Ahlul Bayt, and when the Ahlul Bayt says, pray 5 times a day, but they don't pray 5 times a day. And this is where Imam Zainul Abidin, when someone approaches him, and he says that I'm among your Shias, Imam looks at him and he says, where are the marks of the faces? Where are the marks of worship? Where are the marks of prostration? Indeed, our Shias are known for their worship and their shaggy hair. Worship injures their inner corner of their eyes, their foreheads, and their limbs of prostration. Their abdomens are hollow and their lips are withered. They glorify Allah when people keep silent, and they perform the prayers when people sleep. They are sad when people are happy. They are known by asceticism, and paradise distracts them from this world. Now let's focus on the last line where the Imam says, and paradise distracts them from this world. This basically means a true Shia and the lover of the Ahlul Bayt, he is not attached to this world. Meaning, he is so focused on thinking about the hereafter, where he is going to meet his Imam, that he believes that this world is nothing. This world is temporary. The Quran says you are in this world temporarily, where not even a single second is guaranteed to you. Why can't you just, and when the Imam says, stay away from certain things, there's a reason behind it. And that's why we should go and look at the signs of reappearances of the 12th Imam. When Imam Muhammad Baqir alayhi salam, he says in one of his hadiths that the 12th Imam is going to emerge when they will consider the lie to be lawful, when they will accept bribes, when they will follow their lusts and desires, when they will sell their religion for this world, when they will hold under obligation the one whom they feed, when they will consider forbearance to be the sign of weakness and feebleness, and injustice to be an honor. When you see all of these signs, many of us are victims of such actions, such as lust and lying and money, and we fall into the temptations of this world. The problem is that when someone tries to become a good Muslim and a better follower of the Ahlul Bayt, the Shaitan, when he tries and whispers in his ears and says, listen, stay away from this path, this is not the path for you. And when you ignore Shaitan and you continue on the right path, he uses someone else. He uses someone else who can be your friend, or someone who is around you. He goes and whispers to him and uses him to stop you from getting to the right path. And that is why, if you want to become a strong community, and if you want to become a better Muslim, you do it as a whole. The whole community works together and helps each other in becoming a better Muslim and a better follower of the Ahlul Bayt. Now when we contradict the teachings of our Imams and we don't go on the path that they have set before us, don't you think that the Imams, when they when they set examples and when they wrote these letters, don't you think that they feel pain? Don't you think we hurt their feelings when we disobey them? Imam Zainul Abidin says, I supplicate for but the Shia sinner 100 times a day. 100 times a day, for we are patient towards what we know, and they are patient towards what they do not know. We have a hard time praying for ourselves 5 times a day. Our Imam loves us so much, he prays 100 times a day for us. Because he knows sometimes we'll fall into the temptations of this world. This is how much our Imam loves us. and we can't go and pray 5 times a day, read the Quran, and do something good for the community? Why can't we show our love for this Imam who prays 100 times a day for us? And this is the 4th Imam. Imagine our Imam is Zamana. Now imagine the Imam al-Waqt when he sees us with his own eyes committing sins that he has told us not to do. Imagine what must he be going through. Imagine when we lie, when we do ghiba, when we curse, when we walk towards the wrong places. Imagine what must be going through his heart. The same people who cry over his grandfather, the same people who do matam over his grandfather, imagine. And this is the reason why when we say, may Allah hasten the reappearance of the 12th Imam, we must understand that when we say this, we must stop ourselves from contradicting the teaching of the Ahlul Bayt, because they are there for a reason. They were set there for a reason by our Imams, so we do not fall on the wrong path. Now imagine the same Imam, we hear about these Masai, and it breaks our heart. Imagine this Imam who sees Karbala with his own 2 eyes. When in a couple of days this month, this commemoration of Imam Hussein will be over. But when we go home, we will be around our family members and those who love us. But imagine those, Bibi Zainab, when she entered her house, when she sees 2 empty beds of Anu Muhammad, when Bibi Rabab goes into her house, how can she bear that silence? The crying of Hazrat Ali Asghar in Karbala and the crying of Bibi Sakina in Sham. Imagine, she leaves both.